Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon to all of you. How are you all doing? Good? That's very great. Yes, I'm also good, Alhamdulillah. Thank you. And welcome to your computing class. In today's class, we will be starting with the one of the very basic and interesting topic, that is what does input means. Okay. So tell me, what do you understand by this? Well, we have already discussed the topic in so many ways before as well, and I keep on revising things, right? So you see, whenever I'm putting something, even when we were working on the topic related to internet, whenever I was typing something, I told you that this is input device, right? I'm using this for writing, writing whatever I want to search for, and this is an input device. So what do basically we do with input devices? Can you define this for me? Yes. Excellent. I told you that with the input devices, we give commands to the computer. Very well done. Everybody clap for Elise. Very well done, Elise. See, Elise is very active in the class. Okay. Somebody wants to add anything? Yes. What else we can say about input devices? Through input devices, we enter data into the computer. Very well done. Clap for Abdullah as well. Okay, so see, class, input devices are basically the devices through which we give command to the computer or through which we enter data into the computer, right? So these are input devices. So in the input devices, we discussed that there are basically two types, two basic input devices. The one is mouse, and the second one is keyboard. And in the last week, when we were discussing mouse, I told you that with the help of mouse, we give command to the computer. And with the help of keyboard, we enter data, right? So these are two main functions or two main things. When we cover these points, we can easily say that what this is the role of input devices, right? Okay. Now in your book, let's see what is written in your book. It says that input is how you control the computer, right? So what I say, that we give command to the computer, or how we control computer with the help of input devices. Now the mouse pointer is on the screen, and move the mouse pointer will move too. See this I'll be showing you this practically as well. And then with the help of keyboard, your computer has a keyboard, and the keyboard lets you type letters, or in other words, what I have said you, that we use to enter data. Typing letters or entering data is the same thing, right? Okay. Now I'm going to share the screen with you. I'll be opening a random screen. Okay. Okay. Okay, show me a thumbs up if the screen is visible to you or not. Is it visible? Okay, now can you see the my mouse pointer on the screen? This is a mouse pointer which is right now on Google, right? I can bring it over here as well. I can take it over here as well. So what do I do with this pointer? What I'm doing, I'm controlling the whole computer. If I click on this, something will open. If I click on this, the wireless communication will open. So these are different things that I open, or mostly or occasionally, right? So with the help of mouse, with the help of this pointer, I can control everything. So this mouse is the one which gives commands to the computer, or which can control the computer, right? And if I'm moving this, the pointer is, when I'm moving the mouse, the pointer is also moving. Got it? Okay. Now with the help of keyboard, we can type letters, or we can enter the data. Let's say I want to search for something, so I'll be typing the letters from here, I'll be typing the entering the data from here, and then we can find whatever we want to, right? Okay. So now I'm going to share the screen again with you. There is this picture in which there are multiple input devices that we will be discussing. So this is the very, this is in this picture there are a total of how many devices? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. A total of nine input devices have been over here. Okay, let's start with a touch screen. See, the laptop that I'm using right now also have a touch screen. So whatever I want to do, I simply, you know, touch the screen and the thing open. Let's say I want to open a folder, I simply click on that and it opens, right? So then we have a camera. What do camera do? Basically, camera gives us the input about the it gives us the visual input, like it shows us the picture of the person, right? Then we have a scanner. What do scanner do? With the help of scanner, we give the input to the computer that please scan this thing, and then the computer do this for us. Then we have a microphone. Right now I'm using a microphone which is in the laptop. It is an inbuilt laptop in the laptop, right? An inbuilt microphone, but we have different. Can you see the microphone over here which in the screen? This type of microphones are attached with the podium in the classes as well. This type of microphones are used in mosques, right? For giving the khutbah, for the prayers as well. Then this type of mic is also used in different conference rooms where people there's need to address a lot of people, right? This type of mic is used everywhere where we want to address a huge number of people. We take help from this. Then we have a mouse. I told you that mouse is used to give the commands, right, or to control things. Then we have a keyboard. With the help of keyboard, we type letters, or we enter the data, whichever it can be, right? Then we have a webcam. A webcam and a camera, it plays the similar function somehow. Why? Because you can use the same camera for that, but the normal camera cannot be used for taking pictures from the laptop or computer, but the webcam play this function that you can use it with the computer, right? And then finally we have a trackball and joystick. These are related to playing video games or online games, and you can use these devices for playing different games, right? So these are some of the very common devices, input devices that we use, which are attached with the computer and that we use for entering data or for controlling our computer, for controlling its function. Now let's watch a video related to this as well. I'm going to share the screen again with you, okay? Show me a thumbs up if it is visible to you or not, okay? Is it visible? Okay, great.
Let's learn input and output devices. Hello everybody. So let's learn about some input and some output devices. The input devices include a keyboard, that's an input device, a mouse, that's also an input device. The output devices include the monitors that show us the pictures and the printer that takes out the print. I hope you guys have learned about some of these input and output devices. Let's learn more.
Okay, so in the video, we have learned only about the basic input and output devices, and among the basic input comes the mouse and the keyboard, right? That I have already discussed. That mouse gives the command to the computer, and we use it for controlling the computer. And with the help of keyboard, we enter data or type letters, right? Now, what I want you is to please make a definition for your in your own words of input device, and write the name of four input devices, right? Create your own definition and write the names of four input devices. Okay, hurry up, open your notebooks, write today's date, prepare the page, and then make a definition of input devices and then write their names as well. Hurry up. All of you are done? Okay, show me your work one by one. Okay, great work. That's amazing. You know, I always appreciate the self efforts, or you can say the creativity. I want you to write your own definitions. Don't depend on the books, or don't depend on the definitions that I tell you. Yes, it's good to memorize that as well, but I want you to create your own according to your understanding, right? See, we have learned that what are input devices. So I want you to make your own definition according to their functions, right? And you have created that, so it's very great. Now, what is your home assignment? You will be searching for some more input devices. We have discussed few in this class, so you will search about it, and then you will share if you have learned about a device that we didn't discuss, right? Hope you guys enjoyed the lecture. Share this video with others because it's free learning. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Allah Hafiz.